New video shows how a Como Connect bus suddenly caught fire.
And we're live in Cosmo Park for the first Family Fun Fest of the year.
And some parents are paying the same costs as college tuition even before sending their kids to college. KOMU 8 News at 6 starts now. Here's what's happening right now. The Justice Department announced a short time ago it has named someone to oversee a federal investigation into possible coordination between Russia and the Trump campaign. Good evening, I'm Brittany Pieper.
And I'm Jim Rick. Thanks for joining us. Former FBI Director Robert Mueller will oversee the investigation. Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein appointed Mueller. This after AG Jeff Sessions recused himself from any involvement because he was a close Trump advisor during the election. We'll have more coverage on this story tonight on KOMU 8 News at 9 and 10.
Como Connect is inspecting all its buses after one caught fire Monday. The manufacturer of Como Connect's electric buses looked at 2 vehicles so far. They haven't found any issues. The fire came from the rear driver's side wheel well. In this video taken from the bus, you can see the tire pop as the bus pulled up to the stop at Hinkson and William Street. The bus continued on to the next stop on William Street when it became apparent there was something burning under the bus.
It appears from our initial observations that it was probably a brake that overheated and then caught that tire on fire. So it wasn't really anything that was related to the batteries or the electrical components of the bus.
Como Connect will get more information about the bus fire once the bus is inspected and repaired by the manufacturer. Como Connect bus routes will not be affected at this time.
The Boone County Sheriff's Department identified the shooter from last night's shots fired call on Gregory Drive. He has not been caught. The department is looking for 18-year-old Deontay Shaw. He was arrested and accused last October for taking a man's wallet and threatening him with a handgun. Last night, neighbors said someone went into a home and fired about 15 shots before leaving. A woman told KOMU 8 News her son was inside and the person who fired the shots is a family member. No one was hurt. Columbia Public Schools is celebrating its first class of Educational Exploration, or edX grad. The program was developed for a more diverse teaching staff. The district reports only 14% of its teachers are of color. The new grads are offered full scholarships to Columbia College and Stevens College after completion of the program.
It's no secret, child care is expensive.
Boone County parents pay about the same amount they would for college tuition, according to a recent study. KOMU 8's Charnice Turner talked to a Columbia parent about balancing the cost.
Being a parent is a full-time job, and Holly Linneman understands that firsthand.
I'm a working mom, and I need a place that's safe and educational for her while I am at work.
The investment for a quality early childhood education for her daughter Moxie is one that she's willing to make.
As far as the payments go, it's more than my mortgage, but I make it work. It's important. Will you cut the tomato?
However, Linneman says the state should do more to help parents and child care centers.
I believe that there should be some kind of solution for helping out the centers and helping out the teachers through the government, and in that way it would help the teachers or the parents as well. So if the government maybe helped the centers, then the parents wouldn't have to pay as much.
It may or may not be a surprise to know that parents in Boone County pay the most when it comes to child care. On average, parents with kids under 2 years old pay $9,100 per year for child care services. This is compared to $10,716 for 1 year of in-state tuition at the University of Missouri. The difference between the two is $1,616. The older the child, the less expensive the cost of child care will be. The director of the Galaxy of Stars Daycare says there is no compromise for the high cost of child care.
I don't know if we can make it more affordable because we supply like breakfast, lunch, dinner, PM snack, and the cost to run it is expensive.
The owner of Tiger Tots Childhood Development Center says the government has the power to make child care more affordable.
I think there are ways of streamlining the process here in the state of Missouri that would offer opportunities to cut administrative costs and improve the quality of care at the same time.
Lindemann says that despite the cost she pays for child care, she is certain that it will pay off for her daughter in the future. Sharnice Turner, KLMU 8 News, Columbia.
As Sharnice mentioned, there is some relief as kids get closer to school age. The typical yearly cost drops to about $6,000 at 4 years of age.
Several parts of our northern viewing area were under a tornado watch earlier today, and much of the state is still under a wind advisory. At its peak, about 1,000 Boone County residents experienced short power outages today.
And that number has now dropped. Let's send it over to Tori for a check of the forecast.
Fun Fest of the season kicks off here right now, actually, at the 6 o'clock hour. Let's send it over to Kenton Jawicki, who is live there at Cosmo Park. Hey, Kenton, how's it going?
Tori, it's going pretty well out here. The wind's starting to die down a little bit, so that's some good news. There's still plenty of time to get out here. Family Fun Fest just getting started here in Cosmo Park. There's a lot going on here. We'll be detailing that. Plus, over that full forecast, Tori has that coming up later.
Turtles are helping researchers discover how harmful water can be.
All right, Tori, thank you very much. Water, a risk for turtles?
Coming up, how it could affect humans, too. KOMU 8 weathercaster Kenton Jawicki is live out at the first Family Fun Fest of the year in Cosmo Park.
Kenton, what do you have for us? It was a busy weather day, wasn't it?
Digging the flowers.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We're at Cosmo Park here. I'm Kenton Jawicki, joined by Cassie Brandt,
Yes.
or Dins. We got married in the past year.
I think we're going to be interchangeable for a while, yeah.
No. Well, congratulations on
Thank
that.
you.
So we're at Family Fun Fest, the first one of the summer. I guess
Yes.
it's feeling like summer out here.
Yeah, finally.
Wind's starting to go down. That's nice.
Yeah.
So what's the theme this month? It's every third Wednesday, right?
Yes, every third Wednesday of the month, May through September, different theme each month. So this month we're doing Kindness is Contagious, to talk about the ways that you can improve someone else's life, you know, a little bring a smile to someone, and hopefully just everyone be nicer to each other.
That's great. What are some of the activities we have for the kiddos here and family?
So I haven't, I've been running around a lot. I haven't had too
bet.
close of an eye on it, but we do have the Humane Society here with some really, really cute dogs. We've got the Children's Grove doing some planting of flowers. I saw something with lollipops, so some kind of game. And I know we've got the fire truck, we've got Water and Light doing a exhibit where you pedal a bicycle and make a light bulb light up. So lots of fun stuff.
And you need food. You got food trucks here as well.
Food trucks. We have a balloon twister, a face painter. So something for everyone.
Yeah, and this has kind of become a Columbia tradition in the summers now. Why is it important that, you know, an event like this stays strong?
Yeah, so first and foremost, I think it's that this event is free to attend, free to the public. So every family in Columbia has a chance to come out, hang out in the parks, you know, get over that free face painting, things like that, you know, if you can't afford to go to the pay for events, you can come out here. And it brings Columbia together. You know, we get to showcase performers and businesses and food trucks and every aspect, nonprofit, to the other end. So it's great.
Well, thank you very much. We'll see you again next month. How long is this going out tonight, by the way?
So we're here 6 to 8 p.m. tonight, and we'll be back the third Wednesday of June with Explore Outdoors.
Awesome. We'll see you then. We'll go ahead and send it back into the studio.
A study suggests high exposure to a chemical found in mainly plastic items can be linked to developmental delays in children. A researcher with the Bond Life Sciences Center studied how developmental exposure to bisphenol can affect brain development in painted turtles. The study found turtles exposed to BPA had developmental and behavioral delays. The researcher said this behavioral discrepancy can also be found early in children.
There indeed are a fair amount of behavioral problems, attention deficit disorders, aggression, and even potentially autism has been linked to early exposure to BPA.
Rosenfeld recommends consumers buy glass items instead of plastic.
What does the Columbia College softball team have in common with Florida? I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Sports is next.
KOMU 8 Sports. Hello, everybody. The Columbia College softball team had not been to the NAI World Series since the new 10-team structure was created, but that has changed today with the Cougars on their way to Florida next week for the NAI Softball World Series. Columbia playing for a regional championship against the Mobile Rams from Alabama. First inning, it's Hickman graduate Molly Carter, the American Midwest Conference Player of the Year, with a double to the gap to drive home two. Cougars out quickly, 2-0. It took the Rams until the fifth to get on the board against Paxton Welch. Tyler Winkler with an RBI single cuts the Columbia lead to 3-1, but CC with a big insurance run in the bottom half of the inning. Carly Spaulding drives in Juliana Waldner on the ground ball, and then in the seventh, Mobile down to its final out, and who makes the play? None other than the pitcher herself, Elias graduate Paxton Welch. She tossed a perfect game Monday, a complete game win for her today, clinching it for the Cougars as they're headed to the NAI World Series, a 4-1 victory. They're 46-5. and will be the number 2 seed behind only Oklahoma City in the 10-team field competing for a national title.
It's awesome. It means we're going to Florida. We're going to win it all. So
we've been kind of scouting how everyone else is doing, and once we heard that Bernal lost last night, we were like, okay, this is a big chance to, go all the way. And I mean, we kind of had it in the back of our mind all day, and then now that we're finally going, it's just crazy.
We're ready. I mean, me being my senior year, I want to go all the way. I mean, a lot of these girls may never get that chance again, so why not, right?
Well, we played Oklahoma City the first game of the year. They were national championship team of last year. So we lost 2-0. We had more base runners than they did. We took out their number 1 pitcher, so we're hyped. We were here to win a national championship. It's been our motto all year. We're not here to win conference and opening rounds. We're here to win it all.
You never know. They just might. They're on a roll, that's for sure. The high school spring sporting season is winding down with postseason play in baseball and soccer, competition in track and field as well. A big night of high school soccer playoff action. District championships are on the line. A pair of district title games are underway. The Southern Boone County Eagles, with 22 wins in their 24 matches, are hosting School of the Osage, and the Father Tolton Catholic Trailblazers playing the Kirksville Tigers. Both matches scoreless in the first half. Highlights of both matches tonight at 10 as district champions will be crowned. The season is over for the Missouri men's golf team. The Tigers finished in 8th place at the NCAA Regional in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Tiger freshman Rory Franson from Scotland took top honors among Mizzou individuals, finishing in a tie for 18th place. That's sports.
Coming up on KOMU 8 News at 10 o'clock, Target 8 investigates costly renovations at the Capitol. How much are the office upgrades costing you, the taxpayer?
Plus, the future of Boone Hospital, how changes to its operation could impact your health care. Join us for KOMU 8 News at 10. Tori?
All right, with the exception of a few really light showers here or there, we're all pretty much done with the rainfall throughout the rest of the evening. We will see clearing skies and really mild conditions, with the exception of the wind. It's still going to be very breezy throughout the rest of our overnight hours. I think we're still looking at wind gusts as high as 25 to 30, even well into your Thursday morning. But for tomorrow afternoon, things should calm down a little bit. It's going to be a very dry but very warm and humid day. We'll see high temperatures back into the upper 80s. More rainfall can be expected really throughout the rest of this weekend, particularly in and out throughout the day on Friday and much of Saturday. Right now, it still does look like our western counties in our viewing area could see some clearing by late Saturday afternoon and into the evening. Otherwise, we won't see another dry day again until Sunday, but that, of course, does come with some breezy conditions and temperatures back into the upper 60s, low 70s.
Congratulations to the Columbia College softball team. They breezed through those 3 games.
They really did. I was there for 2 of the 3 games, and they look so strong. You know, they've had a great history and tradition. They've been to the national tournament so many times, haven't ever quite won it, but they've been really close, and this group is confident. And they were ranked 3rd in the country, but the number 2 team lost in its regional. So after Oklahoma City, the defending champ, Columbia is the next pick, so to speak, based on seedings. They've got a real shot.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
All right. That's our time for now. Thanks for joining us.